do we have any first questions for Hansama? Doyenby said on stream that both the LCS and LEC teams were doing great in scrims. Can you confirm this from your perspective?
All the LCS, LEC team? I don't think so. At least I don't know when he said that. I believe my lines. I don't know if they were screaming, but I wasn't sure. It was just us screaming, I think. And I guess there's the any team screaming. But yeah, I think we're doing good. I don't know if we're doing like mega good that we don't lose, but I think we are doing good enough.
Next question from Poral.com. Hansama, in game one, you guys picked Kazakhs. Could you explain a little bit about that pick? What in draft allowed you to pick that champion?
I think actually I have to remember all the team that was in the game. If there was Kazakhs, I reckon, yeah. I think Kazakhs is stronger in this meta a bit, and Yak is a good player of Kazakhs, and I think it can be paired with a lot of good champs, and especially I think they had Lushanami, so it was kind of good Kazakhs game. Usually you want to have some mid that can have setup like CC. I think we had Gragas, that was one of those. And the other lanes we had like Zarek and winning lane and the top Kennen. I think it's pretty good when you get to make a lot of plays like on side. You can make plays mid, top, or even bot. And you can also 1v1 the jungle pretty well. I believe they had Viego. I think he can win against Viego. Maybe he's not as strong as against Annie. Maybe Annie can one-shot him, but I guess he I think at some point he had the Edge of Night and Edge of Night. I think it was okay. But yeah, I think it's one of the strong champ that is in the meta.
Next question from Mize Esports. Do you think Loud was a harder team to face or PSG?
Well, the first game against Loud was harder, yeah. It was harder. I feel like PSG today was kind of like they were scared. They didn't really do something crazy. I think we mainly blundered. I think the first game we went very aggressive and then we ended up dying because we're like too deep, trying to fight all the time because we're excited. We can just end the game, right? And then the second game, I think it was just, I guess we got cocky that we could win against the champions they have bot side because we were like really ahead. And then we tried to take a fight against Aphelios Leona Vi as Jinx Lulu. Not so good, right? And yeah, I think they didn't really put too much of a problem. So Loud first game against Loud was more difficult. They were ahead. So
Sons of KS.
Hi, Kansama. Would you consider that it would have been a more competitive or more exciting group if NA?
Sons of KS, do you have a question?
Yeah. Would you consider that it would be have been a more competitive or close group if NA or China had been in your group?
Do you feel like your group would have been more competitive if you had NA or China in your group?
more competitive. I mean, yeah, potentially. I think China for sure would be hard there. um, it would be Golden Guardians, right? I think. I mean, it would be like honestly, I think it would be fine against them. I think I'm pretty confident against them. But yeah, I think against the Chinese team, it could be a challenge to beat them. But I think we can beat them.
Next question. What do you expect for the next stage of MSI, and what team would you like to play in the competition?
I would like to play. Well, firstly, I'm excited for the next stage of MSI. It's the first time that I've been in MSI. A long time since I haven't played in international tournaments since 2021 Worlds. And pretty hyped to play, especially against the T1, because they were. I mean, we even renamed